Hello people, welcome back to the show. It is FPL Connect and this is Game Week 10. If you have hit your wildcard active, then this is the time for us to shine. This is the time for you and I to shine. You've come to the right channel. So you have really come to the right channel. So let's get this week started, guys. I've activated my wildcard. So I'll be using the wildcard for Game Week 10. And I've been saying this. So I'm still in the top million and I've never used my wildcard or any chip. So if I'm using my wildcard right now, trust me, this ain't a miss. This is not gonna be a miss. So you came at the right time. My wildcard is not gonna be a miss. I'm going to make sure that I get everybody that is worth it. I'm coming for those top spots right now. Let's go, guys. Let's start this show. Okay, guys, so this is my gaming card 10 wildcard team. So in goalkeeping, on the goalkeeping, well, it was really a bit of a struggle against this one. Well, not really a struggle, but a bit of a struggle for me to actually choose the goalkeepers, and also because I'm really budget tight, so I couldn't really do a lot for the goalkeepers. But the best goalkeepers I still think is still and Ariella. Yeah, I still think it's still an Ariella. The only problem is that with still, he will not start each and every game in Brighton. That's the only problem. So my go-to goalkeeper is definitely Ariella. We know that he's nailed on and he's up against Everton at home. There's a possibility that he can keep a clean sheet. In Brentford away, there's a possibility that he can actually get some good saves out of that game. And Nottingham Forest at home, there's definitely a possibility of a clean sheet. So I'm really going with him in goalkeeping. So for the defense, guys, oh yes, I will not shy away from Metikas, guys. We know that he's high owned. Yes, he's high owned by a lot of people at the moment. So it's really good to just go for Metikas, guys. Like this guy can really hurt a lot of players or of coaches or the managers. If you do not have him and then he starts going on the queen, like on those good performance and getting points, then you will definitely feel very bad if you don't own him. But we should still have a differential here and there, so that's why not every player has Meticash. And I even never had him before this draft, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you thought it. I think each and every draft now has Tsimikas in it. But then he's still 3.7% owned, so maybe he's really not that high owned, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he's not really that high owned, but then with the fixture that he has Nottingham Forest at home, Luton away, and Brentford at home. He can really get some clean sheets. He can really even get some assists because he's on some set pieces. I saw him take a few corners, and we know that he's very attack minded, because in a Liverpool team, if you're a fullback, we expect you to keep attacking, like keep getting those crosses in. So I really feel like he's like one of those good players that you have to watch, right? So the other defender guy that I have is Ben White. Yes, I said I have to have an Arsenal defender in that team. So I have Ben White here, and I think Ben White will actually do wonders in this team. I think he will actually get some points, because Arsenal are really starting to fight for the title in a different way. I think at this point they are seeing that each and every game matters. We saw how they performed against Chelsea in the second half, because they were actually on the wrong side of that game. Like, they were actually on the downward side of that game, but then they pulled themselves back up and started to play like champions. But I'm happy they did not win, because I'm a Chelsea fan. So one thing that they say, that if you are a Chelsea fan or if you are a fan of any other football, sometimes it helps not to have your players in your, in your team. So I really am not going to have any players in my team, guys. So that's one spell I let there. But then I do think like at some point in time I will like to have them, the likes of Jackson, Sterling. But I'm more interested in their goalkeeper Sanchez. So that he's still a bit expensive for now for me, and he's also up against very difficult teams and in a tough fixture. So I'm alright with Ariella. So yes, guys. So I'm actually doing a back three and a midfield of 5. So let's go to the midfielders, guys. Yep, I have a double up of Son and Salah. You know, these are the premium players, guys. So in defense and on the goalkeepers, I don't really have any premium players. So this just says it all that I'm saving my money to bring in those good players on the midfield and maybe in the front. Who knows? So yes, we have Salah and Son. Like these are the two very high goal scoring players, actually, not just the midfielders but players in FPL. So it is a very good chance to have them. Like it is a very good privilege to have them. So if you can get them both, just go get them. Just go get them. So Son is up against Nottingham Forest. He can actually get, you know, like the maximum points in that game, like the maximum bonus points and even goals and assists. He's up against Luton away. He can also get some few goals in there. And then Brentford at home. So Salah has not blanked at home, guys. Like Salah just keeps delivering at home. So I will go for him any day. Yeah, just that he's expensive. So if you are not on a wild card, it's very difficult to have him, except if you already have him. Son, I've had Son for quite some weeks now, and he's been doing good for my team. He's been doing good for my team, guys. So I'm very happy with Son. He's up against Crystal Palace. I think he should get a goal in that game. He's up against Chelsea at home. I still see him getting a goal even up against Chelsea. He's up against Wolves away, and I still see him getting something even against Wolves. So this guy is untrappable for me at the moment. Then I have Mitoma. As I said, Brighton are really on a good run of fixtures currently. So I really like Mitoma or any of their players, either Mitoma or Pascal Gross or even Ferguson. Yeah, I would really like to have at least one of those, because these guys are very they are so much at risk of being, you know, changed, being like rotated, being subbed early. So I feel like Mitoma is just that guy that I know that he will be there for most parts of the games, unlike the other guys, and he has great potential for giving something to us as, you know, as his owners. So I'm putting him in there. Then the other midfield guys, yep, it is Saka. Like Saka is just up there with the greats. So he's up against Sheffield United at home, and that's a shout for captaincy, as well as Salah is a shout for captaincy. So the other way for you to get a differential, guys, is by the captaincy. So you might put your captaincy on Son, and then he might give you better points than the ones that have it on Salah, or Saka might come out on top. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you have all of them, and it's also good if you get the right captain out of them. So as if you can see, I'm really having very good players in this midfield, and they are quite expensive. So I have to get one player who is not as expensive as they are, but then still as influential or has a better run of fixtures, and who or none other who else? Yeah, who else? And it is none other than my guy, Souček. Yep, I have Souček there, and I think this guy can be my crazy differential. Like, he can be my crazy differential in a West Ham side that are really doing good for themselves. My worry only would be Kudus. You know, if they put Kudus in, then he will have to be subbed, or he will now play further backwards. But so far, he's still starting games. He's still doing good. So I have a lot of trust in Souček, guys. So up front, yep, I have Watkins. Everybody would want to have Watkins at this point in time. I have Haaland. Like, who doesn't have Haaland, guys? So a lot of people are actually thinking of going without Haaland. I'm not stupid. I'm not saying they're stupid, but then I know that I'm not stupid enough to let Haaland go. Like, Haaland can get you a goal in at least every game, you know. Whereas for Watkins, once he doesn't get you a goal, it's so easy for you to just lose trust in him, because like he couldn't get a goal in, you know, a single game week or something. But with Haaland, even if he flops for one game, you know that he's going to come back stronger. So I will keep Haaland any day, guys. And he just scored himself a brace in the Champions League this week. So Haaland is Haaland, guys. Haaland is Haaland, and he's a shout for a captain anywhere he goes. Any day, Haaland is definitely a shout for the captaincy. So for the bench, guys, let's go to the bench. So for the bench, I actually opted for the most cheapest goalkeeper that I could find, but then I also wanted a goalkeeper that plays in case Ariola gets an injury or something, because I'm not going to bench Ariola anytime soon. I just think I'll put him up there to just do what Ariola does best. So either way, I have Turner in goal. I have Evans as a Man U defender. He's up against Man City, then Fulham, then Luton. So if he does get some minutes in the team, then I know that he has capabilities of bringing a clean sheet and also scoring a few goals in there. So yeah, he can actually get some headers in. And then I have Bayer from Burnley. He's a good defender and he's quite cheap. And then I have Usula. So for Usula, I've always had him since game week 1. And his job has just been to sit there on the bench, and he will continue doing so. He's still out injured. I definitely hope he will come back and then start getting on the field, maybe, and then start maybe accumulating some value or some money, and then I can sell him. Yeah, but other than that, I really don't look forward to selling him, because if I sell him, then I'll have to get someone more expensive than him. Then it will just cost me. So guys, as I've said, this is my wildcard for gaming 10, and trust me, it is not a miss. It is not a miss. Will I change it? I don't know if I'll change it, but if I change it, it will just be to downgrade White and free up some money, maybe to upgrade Evans. Get someone more expensive than Evans, and someone who will play like more than Evans will. So someone like Dallo or Maguire. Yeah, I can get someone, because I think I need someone from a Man U squad. I really need someone from the Man U squad. So maybe when White is up against Newcastle away, I can just swap that and buy Dallo or do something. But I really want a Man U defense. I don't know why, but then I feel like I need something from Man U. Yeah, guys, this is my squad. So thanks guys for watching. I don't even want to say much on this squad. Just wanna leave it right there. And yeah, if you follow this squad, guys, you definitely know what to expect in the next 3, 4, 5 weeks. Green arrows. We are the Green Arrow squad right now, guys. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Adios for now. Bye bye.